learned about the map, right? That the map will help to get the any part of the earth. Map is a graphical representation of the earth's surface. It has three main components: direction, scale, and conventional signs that indicate a particular part of the particular thing which is drawn on the map. Okay, and the map will also help foreigners to travel on different countries, because the symbol, because of the conventional sign of the map, are the same in each and every country. Okay, so now this is the thing. Now color also color on the map. The colors on the map also indicates the different parts of the area. Okay, like a green color will indicate the mountains and hills. Okay, yellow color indicates plain, blue color indicates water bodies, and black color indicates the man-made things. So these are the colors that indicate the different parts on the map. So let's learn now the question answers of this chapter. Okay, we will discuss some few question answers of this chapter. So first is, what is a map? So we can say that a map can be defined as a two-dimensional representation on the earth's surface, drawn on the earth's surface. We can say that it's a graphical representation drawn on the earth's surface. Okay, each and even a small part of earth we can get with the help of map. So this is a map. Okay, what are the main components of map and which are they? The main components, the components of the map are mainly three. Okay, there are three main components of the map. That is, first is conventional sign. Second is conventional sign. Second is scale, and the third is direction. Okay, so direction that define the direction on the map, scale that define the distance on the map, and conventional define the particular thing on a map. So this is the these are the three main components of the map. Next is full form of NATMO, NATMO. So the full form is National Atlas Thematic Mapping Organization. It's an institution, okay, that creates a different kinds of map. Okay, again, National Atlas Thematic Mapping Organization. This is an institution that creates all kind of maps. Next is, where is the NATMO Institute located? Where is that NATMO located? We can say. So it's an institution that creates all kind of map, even a thematic map like rainfall distribution in Gujarat, rainfall distribution in somewhere else. Okay, this kind of thematic, including this kind of thematic map also that creates, and it is situated in Kolkata in India. Okay, NATMO. What is the function of NATMO? So we can say that, as we have discussed, that NATMO, it's an institution that creates all kind of map, including thematic map like rain distribution in Gujarat, rain distribution in Maharashtra, rain distribution in and other things also, this kind of map, thematic map also. Okay, so all this kind of map created by the NATMO, National Atlas Thematic Mapping Organization. This said, in which direction the sun rises and sets? This is really simple. The sun rises from the east and sets in the west. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. So this is really simple. Next is, which sign generally appear on the right side of the map? Which direction does it show? So generally on the north side there is a sign like arrow and N. This kind of sign will appear on the north side, and that obviously this indicates the north direction. Next is, what is the importance of scale? What is the importance of scale in a map? What is the importance of scale in a map? So we can say that with the help of scale we can get the distance between two particular place. Okay, जो स्केल होता है, स्केलिंग, बिकॉज ऑफ द स्केलिंग हमें, जैसे हम गूगल में भी पता चलता है, इफ वी हम कोई भी उसमें प्लेस पुट करें तो इट शो अस द distance that it is far, like 25 kilometer, 10 kilometers away from here. Okay, so it is because of scaling. Scaling is also an important component of map, and because of the scaling we can get the distance between particular places. Clear? So next is, which color are used to show which geographical information? Okay, so as we have earlier discussed also, that the different kinds of color indicates the different part of the earth. Like black color indicates the different man-made features like roads, railways, buildings. Okay, this kind of thing which is made by man, it shows man-made thing. Black color indicates man-made thing. Okay, next is green color. So green color indicates the mountains and hilly areas. जितने भी mountains और hilly area है, it shows on map with the green color. Next is blue color. So blue color also indicates the water bodies like reservoirs, river, lakes, seas, oceans. Okay, this kind of water bodies it indicate. And the yellow color जो है, that indicates the plains on the earth, that indicated by yellow color. Next question is, how are maps prepared? So map, we can say that map is prepared by, if we clear the concept of these three components: direction, scaling, and conventional sign. Okay, these three components, if we fix in our mind, and then if we make a map, then it will be easy. Okay, next, how can we draw a very large area on a small paper? So we can say that a large part of the area on a small paper, we can draw a map of large area on a small paper with the help of scaling. Okay, components. Next is, name 3 types of map that you have seen. Okay, 3 types of map that you have seen. So we can say that the political map, the physical map, and thematic map. Okay, this kind of 3 maps we have seen. So next we will learn the question answers in brief. Okay, so first we have seen that derived. How is a map word derived? So map words is derived from the Latin word mappa. Okay, map word is derived from the Latin word mappa. Okay, which means a handkerchief, which means a piece of handkerchief. Next is, how is a map useful? Next is, how is a map useful? We can say that with the help of map we can exactly know the man-made features on the earth. Okay, so we got with the help of map we will aware about the place, we will aware about the distance, we will also aware about the natural and man-made features on the map. And with the help of map, the foreigners it will also be easy to travel in different countries with the help of map. Okay, so now what is the difference between political map and a physical map? Okay, now what is the difference between political map and a physical map? So we can say that political map shows the state, district, state, country with its border, and the physical map will show the particular feature of the particular region. Like if I give example, the political map of India, political map of Gujarat. Okay, same way. And जो जैसे कि है physical map, तो for example if we show that river map है, तो we can consider it as a physical map. तो उसमें जो है physical part जो है show करता है, like river of all India. Next is, what do you mean by conventional sign and how are they used? Okay, so we can say that conventional sign, it's in a sign, it's in a symbol of different particular things. Different particular things have their own symbol, their own conventional sign which is drawn on the map. With the help of conventional sign, we got to know about the different things which is on the map. Okay, if we think that there's a ATM, so there's a different sign of ATM, so we got to know that at particular that place there's an ATM, वहाँ पर ATM है. Okay, if we got to know about any shops, any medical, तो उसकी एक अलग कन्वेंशनल साइन होती है. ओके, उसकी एक अलग सिंबल होता है विच इज ड्रॉन ऑन द मैप, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट सिंबल वी गॉट टू नो दैट एट दैट प्लेस दैट पर्टिकुलर थिंग इज देयर. ओके, which is also helpful for the foreigners also, because we know that every country have different languages. तो foreigner जो ये conventional signs are the same in each and every map, each and every country में जो conventional sign है वो same होती है. Okay, so with the help of sign, it is also easy for the foreigners to travel in other countries and other unknown places. Okay. So there are different kinds of conventional signs that shows the different places. Okay, like this. So this conventional sign shows the mountains. Now this conventional sign shows the top part of the mountains, top peak of the any place. Now this part will indicate the river. The river part will indicate with this conventional sign. Okay, next is a road. Okay, these two parallel line will indicate the road. This conventional sign shows the railway. PO, that means a post office. This conventional sign indicates the post office. Okay, now this sign indicate the north direction, and because of this north direction, other directions are automatically known. Like if this is a north direction, obviously this is the south, this is the east, and this is the west. Okay, that's how we got to know about direction. Next is dash 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 line. This is the district border. This is the district border. Now dash dot dash dot dash. This is the state border. This is the state border. Now the same, this is dash dot dash dot, but this is like but this sign you can see this conventional sign is little bold, so it indicates the border part of country. Okay, next is this conventional signs show the scale. These conventional signs show the scale. Next is a circle with the dot that indicates the national capital. Now the circle and another circle. This indicates the capital of state. Now a small circle that indicates the city. And PS. Next is PH. That means this sign indicates a police station. So that's how different conventional sign help us to know the different places on a map.
आभार.